Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. All right, so here we are at episode 4. So this is the first time I've recorded in a while, and I just want to note that in episode 2, I believe it was, I had a issue where I could not find the footage on my computer of the last 10 minutes. So I had to abruptly just end it there and indicate that in the rendering when I was doing that. So, good. So, yeah, let's just get right back into things. So, not much has really changed since I last played. But we are going to get into some milestones here and see about expanding the factory. And maybe coal power. I don't know. I just have to figure out where coal is in relation to where our base is. Do I have... Oh, I don't have the depot yet. So used to having the depot. Okay, so let me go pick up some cable. We'll get right along with our next mission. That's the iron stuff. Cable should be over here. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a couple. Oh, actually, let me go put some back in. Oh, I also have a crap ton of quartz on me too. Would be good to get rid of, or put away rather. Let's see, where? Those are the stators. There we go. Okay. It will be great to get flying, I'll tell you that much. Or some manner of it, jetpack probably. Anywho, let's turn in these items. Off you go.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner.
Oh, geez.
Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Good talk, Ada. Okay, what can we do here? Coal is over... Ooh, wait a minute. If there's an iron node that's right there, that's pure. Oh, perfect. That's a good steel spot right there then. Okay. So we're probably going to have to be moving a bunch of power cables all the way out there. So let me go ahead and... Oh, can I get that away? Let's see. Steel? Okay. And we'll do highlight and apply. Okay, so now if we look at our map somewhere off in that direction. Oh yeah, right over there. So we will probably have to chain some power poles over that way to supply that area with power. While I'm here though, let's see about turning on this machine here, as we're going to be wanting to get 1,000 of the smart plating into the space elevator. So this will be a good way to get all that done. That's going to take about 4 hours to fill up the space elevator. So good to get that started now. And if we need supplies, we can just stop that machine and grab what we need, but I have a feeling that won't be a big deal. Okay, so I need somewhere to dump some items. I don't think I have a dedicated storage area per se yet. So I'm just going to put... something like right here for the time being. So let's dump some things that we don't need immediately. Now I did get a hard drive. And And I don't think we have the... Oh, we do have the MAM. Okay, cool. So, hard drives, we will... Wait, did I put it in the chest? Stupid me. Okay, so the hard drives are scattered around the map, essentially, in crashed ships. And I picked this one up when I was not filming. But we'll find more, I'm sure. And I'll get it on camera then. So we're going to scan this hard drive. Oh, shoot. Did I do that prematurely? Is there research in here that needs it? I don't think so. I don't think there is, but it might come up later. We'll see. Anyway, so this hard drive scan is a way to get alternate recipes, which will help us in making other things better. Right, so I want to get some power poles going. I'm going to need probably like, let's go with 20. So I'm going to need some rods and cables, none of which I am in short supply. Where? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Okay, some of those. Some of you. All right. So now with that, we're going to want to try and make our way over to that area over there. I don't think I have a way down. Not without making some foundation stairs. Oh, now look, there's a ship down there. Let me see about zooping. Can I go forward? There we go. And turn around. Once you click the item into the world, even at spawning, you can still slide down and move on it, which is pretty great. Okay. So that is that. Now, I don't remember. Did I end up putting my foundations on the world grid? I don't know for sure. Let me see if I can't figure that out. If I do this... Yes? Technically... Yeah, okay, so my base is on the world grid, I believe. If I snap it there. Okay, so we're good. So then this should also be on the world grid. I don't know if I can, yeah, I guess I can tell that way. So for that reason, I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to put this down and zoop. Oop. And we're going to go over there. Oh, out of concrete. Okay, so let me go get some more concrete. I'm going to make a platform over there and we'll come back. Oop. Okay, we're back, everybody. So I went ahead and made this little bridgeway all the way out here. Put down some power poles, because we're going to be needing to transport power down here, and the power poles should be going all the way up there as well. And if not, I'll make sure they're connected. So we're going to come all the way over here, and there is a pure node of iron here, which is great. We got coal, and there is also a copper ore somewhere around here. Let me see about... I want to build on the world grid to avoid any mismatching heights in the future. So where would this ramp fall into? Because the iron ore is up there. If I do If I can get it to connect. Hello? There we go. I think one more. Okay, so it's over there. So if I take instead a whoops, whoop, up, there we go. And go like this. Now we have a way up here easily. There's some evil plants here. But as you can see, we have a pure mining node here. Now, do I have the means to make miner? I do, I think. Yeah, my settings should be the same that I have. Or my client is set up in a way where it won't tell me if I'm missing any items, and I'll be able to make the item okay. Now, the question is, foundation. So that's the world grid there. So then if I want to put the miner back down, like so. And let's see, can I get, there we go. Then zoop it over this way. So now the miner is above the foundations, and I can just build. Oop. Straight out, question mark? Do I have the power poles yet, or do I have the, there we go. Let's see if there we go. So put that down there, and then hook you there. Okay, so now with a pure node, and we don't have any means to overclock just yet, we'll have base 120 iron per minute. Now, if we go up to the first overclock, that should be 1.5 multiplier, I think, which would give us 180 iron. Then 200 would be 240, and then fully overclocked would be 360. But at 5 megawatts would be 12.5 megawatts to mine at full speed. But we still need to figure out the ratios and all that. There is coal down here. I think it's all normal coal, unless there's a pure one around here. But then there's also a copper node over there, so that's pretty cool too. Let me see if there's any good coal. Normal. Actually, I'm gonna just do it this way. Coal. So there's a normal. I don't think there's pure. If I can get rid of this there. And that's normal. Okay, so they're all normal. If I put down a miner real quick, it should just be, I think, 60. Oh, get out of the way. 60. Okay, so I'll have to do some calculating here. So let me pause here. I'm going to see what kind of numbers we're looking at for steel production. But we're also going to try and get coal as well. Now, do we have the means? Okay, we do have the water extractor. Good. Okay, so I'll be right back after some math. All right, we're back. So as you can see, I've set up a little bit of a situation here. So up there is our iron, and it's coming down over to here. Haven't figured out where I'm sending what yet. So you know, the coal here will be a total of 120, and the iron up there will be a total of 120. You know, 1 times 120 is 120, and these are 260, so 120. On that vein, or in that vein, it's going to be that we'll make. That's not the right tab. We're gonna try and shoot for, at least at the moment, 120 iron a minute. Sorry, steel a minute. Now, we're still gonna need a water extractor. Oh wait, do we need a water extractor? Oh no, we don't. We don't need water yet, unless we're making the fuel generators, and that's also what we do want to make. So, can I make? Wait, do we even have the? Okay, so we don't have the means to make the fuel generators yet. So we're gonna have to rely on biomass power seemingly until we get a coal generator? Okay, I guess I'll have to go back to the hub and see where we are on that. But still, oh, right here. Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna put you, and you on this hotbar here. So with the coal powered generator, all we really need is 20 reinforced plates. Now I don't know what the math is on the coal and water, so why don't we cut back to the main base and we'll figure that out and go from there.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Thanks, Ada. Okay, so here we have the generator. I put it down because I wanted to test, and then the Ada started talking, so I kind of want to get that on camera. Anyway, excuse me. I don't have any coal on me to grab. Shoot. Okay. Give me a second. I'm just gonna pop some math into a power planner calculator here. Cool math. Wow, brain. Speak properly. So if I wanted to say run one of these, we would need 15 coal a minute. If I'm reading this, no, 60 coal a minute. I think. I don't know, this calculator says 15 coal and then it has 4 seconds next to it. So we'll have to just play it by ear. Okay, so I'm going to break that down. Let's see about making a to-do list. So let's say 2 of those. Okay, we can afford that. Now we're also going to need water extractors. So let me go and figure out where the water pump is. Power production. Oh, yeah. So put not that. Okay. Power. And then production. What's the water extractor? Check. Gonna need an assembler, so 6. And pipes. We're gonna need that, so 7 and 8. I don't think we're gonna need the pumps just yet. Actually, you know what? Let me move pipe stuff to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that should be good. So coal generators. So we need maybe like 20 pipes, maybe a little bit more. Maybe a few of you. So, and then the water extractor. I think one of these will suffice for the time being. And then we're going to want an assembler for the steel. Actually, I think we need a couple of those. This calculator for 120 steel is saying... Oh, did I say assembler? I meant foundry. Do we not have the foundry yet? Okay, I guess not. Let me go over to the hub and see where we are on getting the foundry. So we have the coal power here. But we want... Oh, yeah. So we're going to need steel production unlocked. I'll come back to that one. So let's start this milestone real quick. Oh, we're going to need frames. Oops. Nope. We're going to need frames. Wrong tab. That's gonna need plates and rods. Okay, so that's not a big deal. So let's get this milestone unlocked. And then we can go set up steel production, ideally. Let me grab some of that. I know we need some stators. Grab some of that. Gonna need some concrete. We need some wire. I need 1,000 of you. Okay. Let's get over to a workbench and see where we are. Okay, so we're short. Need some more rods. I know I have a storage bin around here somewhere. There we go. First things first, let me drop this stuff off. Okay. Now I'm going to get these frames cooked up, and I will come back when this is done and we'll turn that in. Okay, back in a few. Okie doke, that should be enough of the frames. Let's turn that in, send you off, and steel unlocked.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix It and humanity is relying on you.
Thanks, Ada. Okay, so I want to get... Can I squeeze in another constructor here? I might be able to... I could feed a constructor in there and move those over a little bit, or at least that one. Okay, so... Or... Ah! Can I get up there? Okay, so I'm gonna have to move a few things. So let me go ahead, I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to break all this up. And if I'm adding a third machine, then I can probably get rid of... Let's see. If I'm making 90 ingots a minute here. This uses 15, this uses 15, so these are 30 alone. And let's see, what would the sheet be? So that's 20. Okay, so 20, and then the 30, so 50. Yeah, I mean, I guess I still want to use the splitter and merger. Or, so that's the merge, but okay, so let me pause here, and I'm going to get this cleaned up, and I'll be back with the sheet maker. And if there's anything that comes to mind in regards to this setup, we'll cover that when I get back. Okay, back in a few. Okay, we're back. So in the end, I opted for the keep it simple, stupid method. And each of these smelters are feeding into their own dedicated constructor. So, for example, we have one over here that's producing 20 per minute. And over here in this constructor, we take 20 ingots per minute, and we're getting the copper sheets now. Conversely, with 15 over here for the wire, 15 over here, 15 to 15, or to ingot there. Now, one thing I didn't check though. Oh, you're not getting any wire. Oh, you are. It's just. Oh. Let's see if I can half that. So that's 30 per minute. There we go. So now this should be in line with the wire maker. And the cool thing about underclocking these is slightly less power draw. And then you are just making wires. So honestly, what I could have done here is split off wires. Or like combined the output here and done some splitting. I don't know. It's fine. It's not a big deal right now. We're just in the early game. We'll fine tune things later as we get more power. More power and more power to do cool things, that is. Okay, so there we go.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Thanks, Ada. Okay, so with that being done, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get these supplies right here, and we're gonna go see about setting up the steel production and coal power generation as well, because I do believe we have coal generator. Wait, oh, before I forget, production. Here we go. So this thing says we're going to need 3 of you, but we're going to underclock 1 of them, essentially. Let me get to that point. Which will be in this episode, not to confuse. Okay, so I'm going to go get some supplies, and next you'll see we'll be right back at the coal base, or coal area. All right, back in a few. All right, we're back. It's a little bit of building off camera, but nothing too crazy. Now, I did realize that these platforms and all the way up to the base are not on the world grid, but this base over here is. So, is what it is. Now, I did drag the telephone poles all the way over here, so now we have power at this base if we need it. But we are going to be setting up the coal generators, which you can see are right here. So in here, well, still don't know how much it's going to take exactly, but we know it's going to take 90 units of water. And speaking of water, production, let's get you. Resources not deep enough. Oh shoot, am I going to have an issue here? Isn't there water over here somewhere? Oh, okay. I meant to take over here. Yeah, that'll do. I don't like it, but that will do. All right.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Thanks, Ada. Okay, I'm gonna try and get down here. Can I... It won't let me place it against the wall like I want to. Oh wait, is that what I needed? Let me try that. No, okay, I don't have the means. Wait, do I have pipe supports? I do, technically. But I can't put it on the wall just yet. So this... Let me do it like this then. Okay. Nope.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Okay, yeah. So water has some verticality flow, but it won't be a lot without the use of a pump. But I don't think we're going to be needing pumps right now. So we should be fine for the time being. Let's see, can I get this to look good? Yeah, there we go. Oh, shoot. Can I get this to come over here? And then over here, so we're gonna need to pipe coal into this. At the same time, you gotta get the pipes to flow inside. So I'm gonna put, actually, let me do this. I'm gonna put you here. And then back to the piping. So if that conveyor belt's there, I'm gonna put this about there. And you about there. So then connect that to that. Put one there. Put one there. And there. We remove this. Connect that. Connect that. And that's not straight. Let me get that properly. So get rid of you. Get rid of you. That'll do all right for now. Plug that to that to that. Okay. Now I don't know if that pipe is complete. It should be, actually. So that, come over here, and we need to put a junction. And there. Plug that in. Plug that in. And then snip off the last part here. Okay. So that should be connected. Now, I don't wonder... Okay, so first, let me get to getting the coal over here. Where is a coal node that we haven't harvested? Over here, it looks like. Okay. So let's see. Production. Miner. See, can I get that? There we go. That should be on the world grid. Yeah. So if I go over here, actually, can I get rid of you? Actually, let me do one more foundation. And then over here, ramp. There we go. Okay, so that's connected. And then over here. And now we want to get some splitters going on. And I'm going to show you what I've kind of done over here as well over here. So if we're going to put, I would say we're going to go input on that side, and then like so. So we connect that to there. And that should just be out of flipping range. Okay. So as for over here, we have the iron up there, the coal over here, and the coal would get combined into one belt. So that belt will come up into this lift. It's going to go into that splitter. It's going to split some down there and then send the rest over here. Split some in there, go over this way, and go in there. And same with this one. It goes up in here, enters down there, over here, down there, over here, and down there. So it's just a way that I found to be able to split things nicely, kind of, between multiple machines like that. So let's see. Let's try to get the coal going and get a nice power boost, and then we'll get the steel online, ideally. Okay. So we should be able to come over here. Can we get even with that? Looks like it's going to be lifted either way. Wait, is that... Oh, it's over here. That's where I need to put it. Actually, if that's the case, you know what? Let me change this up. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so... And get rid of that. So, splitter. It's going to take in from the left. It's going to send to the right. And then we're going to take in from the left. And that should split into the belt there. So connect that. Connect that. And there we go. So that should be good. If I can get that running. And then we'll come over here and get the water extractor running. If I'm not mistaken, we're just gonna want 90 units of water, so we'll put 95 just to get a little bit of extra. And there goes the water. Okay, so water flows naturally out of a water extractor, for example, at a default 10 meters of vertical lift, but we're not going to need to worry about that right now because we're not exactly lifting it very high. So if we come over here, the water has either not made it over here just yet, or there's something I'm missing or had incorrect. Okay, so it's kind of getting water now. It might just take some time to accumulate. As you can see, just some water got in there now. It might pick up. Okay, now it's starting to flow a little bit more. So water's going in there. We need to get these connected to power poles. So let me grab like that. Connect you to you, you to you. Now is the coal... Okay, the coal's about to get in there. So we come up here. We watch this happen. It's going to split some over here. And it should be inserting into here any minute now. There we go. There we go. So now we're generating 75 megawatts for free. I mean, that's, you know, a lot of things in this game. Everything's free. There's infinite resources, but we have automated coal, automated water, and yeah, so that will keep going. So this takes 15 coal per minute, it looks like. We could maybe overclock that later, but maybe not worry about that right now. Now, we could get an extra 2 coal generators, actually. because we're only going to be using 30 per minute, and we have a 60 miner over there. But for the time being, we got enough power to do what we want, I believe. Okay, so as for these machines, we're gonna get these set up, and then we will get the episode concluded. So let me think. Put that right there. And then snake this over this way. There we go. So get you. Get you. That's the coal. Now we need to get the iron. So we're gonna have to come back this way. And we're gonna have to snake some power up this hill. Let me come on up here. Okay, so oh, don't fall off. Okay, so put this here, and then grab a foundation. Remove that. Put that there. Actually, we don't need to worry about that. We'll put that there. Like so. Okay, and then connect. And there we are. So this will start picking up in speed. Now these are Mark... Oh, these are Mark 1s. No crap. Okay, let me see if I can't speed these up. Oh, that's a good thing to say. If I haven't shown this already, you can replace items and machines in their position by hitting the F to get in dismantle mode. You middle click your mouse and you grab that part, right? So here's a Mark 1 belt. Now we want to upgrade, so we hit E. Now we have the Mark 2 there. So click wherever you see the yellow highlight there, and that should upgrade. So now all of this iron will be moving all that much more quickly. Let's get down here. And upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. No, stop saying upgrade. Okay. So that should be good to go. Here comes the iron. Oh, we don't have power to these yet. Let's see, can I snake power this way? Okay, so then you, and you. Okay. So these two foundries are clocked at normal speed, and we'll get 90 a minute. And this last one is underclocked, so we get 30 a minute. So 120 steel for the 120 iron. Down the road, we'll be able to overclock both the coal and the iron to get more steel. But for now, we're just getting a good baseline, right? And we're going to get this. Oh, shoot. I'm out of materials. Okay, well, no matter. We've got steel now. So that will be good. No, this is good. Probably off camera, I will get that situated. I will get a storage bin going to get everything collected, so that it will backlog when I'm not online. And let me just get a little bit further away here. Get a good picture. But in any case, this has been a good episode. I will see you all in the next one. Hope you did enjoy, and if you did, please leave a like or a comment down below. And if you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that button. It really helps me out. And I'll see you all in the next one. Ta-ta for now.